Hi, this is Becky with iHeart Studios. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Today it is the first day of October, or it's the first day of Inktober. So I am going to be doing a project today where I will be using ink. What kind of ink shall you say? Well, I could use pen ink, but I am going to be using Micron pen ink instead. Micron pens are kind of fun to use. They are a waterproof type of pen, so you can draw a picture with it and then do like watercolors over the top or paint over the top. Or you could do watercolors first and then draw over the top of that with your Microns. And that is what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be using a Micron number 1, 3, and 5. It's been a while since I've done anything with ink, and I did not practice this ahead of time. So I hope everything will work well. I'm going to be using for watercolors, this is my little Winston & Newton watercolor set. It is a travel set. Ooh, if I can open it up. These are the colors that are inside of that. This is just my little practice. Ooh, my little practice thing. These are the colors that I have inside of this. And I will link all of these supplies below. And then I am also using my Paul Rubens watercolor set. And that's these ones. These ones are kind of pricey, and I did treat myself to these. Oh, I think it was for my birthday last year. And they are pretty fun to use. So between these two, I will be creating my picture. I will also be using just a standard number 8 round brush for everything today. So I'll also be using a number 4 pencil to sketch out my design before I do it for you. And that is what I have that I will be using. So I hope that you enjoy this video and you will learn a little bit about watercolor and a little bit about drawing and just have fun with October, or AKA Inktober. Go ahead and just create something every day. And if it's not ink, that is okay. Just create every day. All right, let's get started. I'm going to create my creation here with a pencil. And I am going to be writing the word October because why not? It is the first day of October. So I'm just going to have some kind of fun here, and I'm just going to kind of draw very lightly to get started. This is going to be my tree. I'm going to draw a tree here. Now, I am kind of doing this out of order because I just want to confuse you a little bit. Haha, just kidding. So there's my little tree. I actually kind of wanted to get the tree in here first, just so I knew exactly where it was going to be. Then I'm going to be putting a half moon here. I actually wanted to just kind of draw my line here. So my half moon, and I am just penciling everything nice and light. Half moon, kind of looks like a moon. Over here for the O, I'm going to be doing a big old pumpkin. I like to draw light. My stem here is just going to kind of come on up, do a couple twirly whirlies, and get a couple of these lines in for where my pumpkin's going to be. Is anyone else doing the Inktober? If so, let me know. What are the rules with Inktober? Well, basically it's just draw something with ink every day for the month of October, and then you can post it on social media. And if you do that, please use the hashtag iHeartArtStudio and the hashtag Inktober. So here I'm going to do just a regular jack-o'-lantern because that is pretty fun. Have not carved pumpkins yet, but it's on my list of things to do. There's my little pumpkin. The next thing is the October, the bee. So I'm gonna make my bee into a cat. Why not? Because that will be very cute. Just like the kitty that I like to do in the studio. I think it's so cute. And then the cat is going to have a big old tail come up like this. That will make the bee. And I mean, I totally could put his little like paws in there. Oh, cute little kitty cat. You can't really see it. It's very, very light. And then the E, so the top of the E is actually going to be more of a skull, but a friendly, happy skull. Kind of like this. There's little teeth and then his big eyes, because isn't that how skulls are? Put a little nose on there. And then I'm going to put little bones for the rest of the E. And kind of like dog bones, I guess. I don't know. Basically, it's a line with two little parts at the end. Oops, that one kind of got out of hand. So you draw lightly with pencil first, so that way you can go back and change things if you need to. Okay, that's good enough. And then for the R, check this out. This is kind of cool. What does that look like to you? An upside down boot. Right? An upside down boot. Let's get some stockings in there. We'll put some stripes like this. So this is my October. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some watercolors. That's right. So I have my watercolor here. And, uh-oh, my puppies are barking. I have my rinsing water and my clean water. This will probably be my rinsing water and my clean water. And let's start with this little pumpkin here. I've already, so I like to spray my watercolor paints before I begin, and that will help me, help them kind of get activated and such. So I'm just gonna kind of get some water on here. Once I have everything on here, I'm gonna come back and do my ink. All right, I will be using my Micron pens. Microns come in different sizes. This is a 1, which is a smaller size. Oh, you can't really see there. It's a 1. This one here is a 3, and this one here is a 5. So this is going to be the biggest one. This will be the medium, and this will be the small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the medium size, and I'm basically just going to be outlining a lot of my lines and just kind of going over some of my pencil marks so that way it shows up much better. So I'm just going to kind of start up here. And there you have it. Oh, well, I did run into a couple little mistakes and things, but I think this turned out really cute. I had fun because it's the start of October to remind me that I can create and ink every day, just drawing every day, really, basically. But then it also gave me a chance to draw some of my favorite things and things that stand for October. So I have my pumpkin, my moon, my tree, my jack-o'-lantern, my cat, my skeleton, and then my witch's boot. So I would love if you would create something like this or join me for Inktober. If you do decide to do anything for Inktober, I would love if you would use the hashtag iHeartArtStudios and use the hashtag Inktober, and feel free to find me on Facebook at facebook.com/iHeartArtStudios, or you can also find me on, where else am I? Oh, at my website at iHeartArtStudios.com. I have a lot of really fun events coming up, so if you're local and you want to create in person, I would love for you to join me. If you enjoyed this video and like watching DIY and painting and trying all sorts of exploring different styles of art, please subscribe. And if you liked this project, please click the like button. I hope I can bring you something again next week, and I hope that you have a great Inktober. Thank you so much for watching. All right, thank you. Bye.